Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score. Chiefs 10, Colts 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Fans, a reminder, coming up tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, a couple of teams trying to get back to the playoffs after extended absences, the Browns and the 49ers. Now, obviously, a much longer absence for the Browns, but in any case, a good one from the Bay Area tomorrow night. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, 82 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yellow. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. 41, Mike, 40. Alpha, 80 weapon, 80.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to launch this. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30. 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 89 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A shotgun snap for Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodgers. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Option right, it's Luck. And now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Rodgers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Motion, motion, motion.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Check out. Right, baby. Come on, you better be ready. Don't be scared.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
53's a Mike. 53. Check 53. It's been a long day for you. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. 12.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Hill, the intended receiver once again. But now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Watch the slats. Watch.
Working from the gun, Mahomes trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Don't let it breathe. Play that shot deep. Don't let it breathe, defense. Fifteen. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Go.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 67 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Go 58's the mic. Let's go, baby. We turn it over. Get that ball. Let's get that ball. Watch the safety creep. Check 3. He's checking.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Mahomes now on the sneak. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Check 15. Joker.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Check.
Mahomes now on the sneak, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it, because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go, and let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Locke. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yellow. Let's go, Louie. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Yellow. I'm going on. 43.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That is caught by Williams for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and through. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Come on. 22. Hey, Charlie. Okay, double up. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Watch the run. Mike's 22. 11B. You don't know no
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
Now Love. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 11. Hey, orbit.
From the gun, here's Love. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter with his man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything. 23 yards the pickup there.
Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Luck. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Throwing again is Love. This one complete to Devin Funchess. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards, a first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the run.
On first down, it's Love. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Luck now to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different?
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Ben Banogu, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Not ready. Mike's 47. Let's go. Attack. I got one. 49 the mic. Watch 49.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, he's going to look deep down the field. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. To throw, it's Mahomes. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
12. Hey, high 7.
Out of the gun, Luck. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
12. Hey, wahoo!
Again, Luck. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. Eric Ebron. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And that will get them 1 closer. And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Going up top. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Justin Houston able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Justin Houston bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Check out. 11B. Like 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike. Hey, Delta. You Mike. Mike 22. Mike 22.
Lock. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 36. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check out. 180. Here we go. D all day. Defense all day. Right protection.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Emmanuel Ogbah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Colts on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, Love. And now here's another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for. Didn't quite get it done.
So for Kansas City, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get to stay home again.